Y'all ready?
The Kombat Kast starts now.
All right, everybody.
DG Blood, thank you for the follow.
The Kombat Cast, console Kombat Cast number 3. Today, we have some fun guests here. We have some stuff to show you about the game, obviously. Before we do that, let's
Hey, what up, Chief?
introduce everybody, then we'll get right to
Yeah,
the
Johnny Cage looks sick.
So, first of all, hold on. Yeah.
Everybody
Not
got
dorky at all.
sunglasses.
No one's typing cringe in the chat right now because everything is cringe nowadays, I guess. I want to introduce everybody today. Next to me, we have, this is very exciting. I'm going to take these off. I'm having trouble seeing. We have Destin from IGN joining us.
Let's dance.
Wow.
I'm very excited. Johnny Cage today.
Wow. You just listened.
Can y'all hear me fine?
Yeah.
That's nice. Real
How's the
exciting. We have
audio?
a collaboration with IGN this week for the trailer that debuted late last night as Johnny Cage was probably just getting out of bed.
Yeah, he was just wrapping up the night out on the town.
Cool.
Pushed play and there we
2
went.
a.m. Really good window for us
Yep.
to launch a new character for Mortal Kombat.
So doing an awesome collaboration with IGN. You're here to help us talk about the character. We're going to show the trailer here in a moment. For those of you who didn't see it, we're assuming a lot of you did. We got a lot of really awesome responses. And for that, thank you guys. The team just killed it on this character.
That fatality.
So let's keep moving. Let's go. Let's talk to Mr. Brown, to Steve here.
Steve Bromback, Senior QA Analyst.
You're not going to say let's move to Derek. Hi, Derek Kurtz, designer here at NetherRealm Studios.
Wow, everybody's doing their own thing to do that. I like that. Moving on, we got behind the power station, we call it, Mr. Matt Burke.
I heard you like cringe, Tyler.
This man got the double
Put
glasses.
the camera back on. This is going south quicker than I wanted to go south. So we have a collaboration with you guys, and we're doing. So let's, you know what? Because it's your first time on the Kombat Cast, hopefully not the last, but it could be. You never know how life works.
Thanks, Tyler.
Not for that wasn't weird.
Wow. A little threatening.
Did I threaten him on stream? No. So I would like to give you the right to tell them to play the trailer.
Hey, what's up, friend zone?
Of course. Take it away. Play it.
I got a reaction. I made a reaction trailer to this. Or a reaction to this trailer, should I say.
I know studio execs tougher than you.
No suit's gonna slit your throat.
Best design of Johnny I've ever seen.
Fight!
Probably his best design ever. Definitely the best reveal trailer. I do agree with that. What's up, Fifth Shinobi? Is the audio off again for this trailer? They gotta get these trailers right, man. Every time. Oh, okay. They got it. And the best part. This Fatal's so dope.
Cut. Reset.
Deadly uppercut, take 2.
Action. Cut.
Fire this guy. What the fuck?
Deadly uppercut, take 19.
Fatality.
See, he does them. He gives him a middle finger. Johnny Cage. Yeah, I seen Baraka's
Johnny
projectiles
Cage.
are
So
high
we have a
now.
technical
As it
difficulty
should be.
with the sound. We tested it. Something happened, but if you didn't catch it there, you can also catch it on
IGN.com. It works absolutely flawless. You can watch it at varying bit rates. Yeah. It looks excellent, crisp.
Yes, also on our socials as well. So you can find this trailer all over now. So let's talk about the trailer real quickly. I want to go down the line. I want everybody to say what's your favorite part of the trailer in Johnny Cage was. Start with you.
Easily the fatality. I have to ask you a question though. Is that Ed Boon behind the camera directing, doing the VO?
I don't know the answer to that.
Don't know.
Actually.
I want to say
Give us the
it
scoop.
is. I think it is, actually.
Wow.
Let's go with it is.
Yeah,
The
you know what?
fatalities.
It is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
That's canon.
The fatality is excellent. It really encompasses the character, and like you set up this expectation with 10 with the fantastic intros.
So it's like every time he fights,
I love-
he's in a movie
That's a
now.
good throwback too.
Yes.
Like the head
He's
coming
shooting.
off 3 times in
He's
a
shooting the
different
movie
place.
scene.
It is now a canonical, logical reason for him to knock your head off 3 times.
Right. Steve.
My favorite part is overall the fact that he's smiling almost the whole time.
Yep.
Like, definitely pause it when he does the shadow kick and he's doing this stupid thing with his glasses. There's a lot of subtle thing with his face. I love his face when he does the knucks. He looks so happy. He's very, very happy to be fighting.
My favorite part is the subtle.
Derek.
Oh, what? It's in the game.
It is
I'm
in the
sorry.
game.
But that's absolutely my favorite part because
All right.
he's just Johnny Cage.
Is it better now?
Yeah, he gets away with everything.
Mr. Matt Burke.
The action figure prop.
Oh yes.
We have a lot of good props in this game, but I'm doing Italian kisses. I guess I could. Great prop.
Cool. Cool. Mine, I've always been a huge fan of Ninja Mime.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just the miming of that, and then turns into a pair. I like parries and fighting games. I think Ninja Mime's hilarious, so that together works for me. Also,
Yeah, I like the Ninja Mime part.
if it's amplified, it lasts
That shit
long.
was dope.
I love that it has audio. Him hitting the invisible wall has audio.
So anti-mime, mime.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're gonna would talk a little bit about Johnny Cage. One of your favorite characters. You're a fan of Johnny Cage. Like,
Yeah,
this is one of the reasons we used IGN. You love Johnny Cage.
Yeah, absolutely. He's very sarcastic. He's very charming in his
just like
presentation
you. It's
style.
just like
I know, right? And they were like, Destin, we need you here for this reveal.
Get here now. Helicopter landed, brought him here, and now we're
Yeah,
here.
that's
So.
how it works.
Awesome. We're very excited to show him. We talk about this every week, and we get a lot of things on Twitter about this. Is that the character teams and all the teams who put their loving touches on these characters. I mean, I know I work here, so I'm very biased, but like we are showing, just like the personalities are coming through so strong with every character, and it's like you didn't think
They really
like, I
doing a
saw
good
so many
job on
tweets like this.
personalities.
Like, I wasn't the biggest Johnny Cage fan.
But now I love
But
him.
now I love Johnny Cage. Now I want to play Johnny Cage. And like at first I'm like, okay.
Johnny Cage
And it's a lot of fun to
bandwagon.
play it too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. If you played him in Mortal Kombat X, I played him a lot in Mortal Kombat X. He was
Yes,
one of my
he
main
was
characters.
Right graphics? I
probably the most played
had
character
no
in itself.
interest in Baraka and Johnny in past
Probably
games.
actually.
Oh yeah,
Near the end.
We played a
But
lot of
MK11?
Johnny versus Johnny.
And I would say that like my skills transfer over. There's some stuff that still feels similar, but there's still some stuff I'm learning as well. So I think we should maybe.
Should we do a lore moment? Do you
Yeah,
got a
what's the lore?
Do you have
moment?
Do you have a
How
lore
is he in
moment?
11?
Johnny Cage's real name is Jonathan Carlton.
Oh.
Carlton?
And that was Steve's lore minutes.
Yeah, they got him with the book.
I
What
love
the
that the lore
fuck?
minutes are now just about 12 seconds.
What's up, bro?
So
I feel like he's less prepared now.
maybe are you less prepared?
Carlton?
Well, I mean, you put me on the spot. I just have to
We
randomly
have a
think of something.
slide. Like, you should be prepared.
Yeah, we do a lore
It
minute.
needs to be organic.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. All right. Moving on.
All right.
So it never
I think
was
we need to walk
Cage, huh?
through how Mr. Cage works.
Well, I think we can start with a mission statement of Cage, where a lot of the characters that are returning, we like radically redesigned them and made them play a lot different.
Right.
With Johnny Cage, we actually went in the opposite direction, and I would describe him as very old school. He kind of reminds me of like Fisticuffs Cage from the last game, or even just straight up Mortal Kombat 2. I think he's actually simpler to play. He is less execution heavy. There's no longer like a lot of cancels and complex stuff. He kind of has the basic like 2D fighting game
more
movements
cancels?
that you need to succeed. But
Rip.
all the flash and the humor and all that is in his animations, his victories. Like you can see in the trailer, like a lot of goofy
He's
comedy
got a lot
moves.
of flair to him.
He
yeah.
utilizes his stunt double in a lot of his moves.
Oh, the stunt double.
and
Oh,
That's,
really,
that's
really
one of my
cool.
favorite parts.
Yeah, so he has a ton of flash, but actually controlling the functionality is very old school to me. which I think is kind of cool.
And
into it. Oh.
And you know, not to like, there are some things too that I've been working on with him that are there are some things that, like, again, the next level of
There's
what you're
definitely
doing.
some callbacks to some of his more complex stuff that we'll get into.
Yep.
But just his base kit is pretty old school.
And I think we've seen that a lot in a lot of these characters, that there's characters you can, you know, if you're not going to a tournament, you're not going to Combo Breaker to play, but you want to play against your buddy on the couch. There's a lot of characters you can pick up
Baraka
and
is
be
a good
successful
pick,
with,
man.
and if you want to take the next step,
Baraka
up,
is
going to
be solid.
You know, it's there for you too.
And that's one of the cool
Very
things
good
about the custom
footsies.
variation system is you
Yep.
can actually make one that's just, I'll show one that's just straight up Mortal Kombat 2, but you can have one that has some of his MKX moves. You can have, there's some brand new moves you saw with the camera and throwing his sunglasses. So let's just get into it.
Yeah, the sunglasses thing got some pretty good hype.
So
Orange shades.
So what's this one? Is this the base, the MK2?
this is his base, and I added a couple things that we'll go over when I'm done with the
That
base.
stance.
But this is like his default look, and we'll go over his
Smiling the
default.
whole
So,
time.
Is one of your favorite things per week naming the variations?
Yes, I take great joy in it.
Okay.
No CGI.
So to
needed.
start off, his arcing fireball that he typically has is actually gone, and he uses his Mortal Kombat
all
1
wired.
straight fireball.
Okay.
So this is actually a really good fireball, which you don't normally think of with Johnny Cage, but it's really fast. The amplified one is actually a double fireball. I think it's actually really strong. You kind of asked me, hey, what do you do with a fireball? And I basically said, there's no reason
Still
not
in
to do it.
content, I would
You
never.
really can't go wrong.
Just keep throwing it out.
What's up,
Yeah.
Ominous? What's up, Valentine?
The other thing is his classic shadow kick is back. It's exactly what you want. It's very fast. It's still a high, so they can duck under it, but it travels the full screen. It's a great whip punisher. It's a great check. It's the shadow kick.
And the amplified version of that, has that changed at all? I noticed you had amplifies in an earlier build. They were a little different.
Yes.
How have you adjusted them?
Well, one of the things is we listened to feedback, and we actually made it so that to amplify a move, you just hit the interact button. You just hit the right bumper. So you go for the nut punch, and that's the regular
Oh,
one.
wow, they changed
If you
it?
amplify it, you just hit the right bumper, and it'll actually go off. So we've actually
shit.
simplified it since what we had at the reveal event, where it was a different button press for every amplified move.
Oh,
Yeah, we're definitely,
shit.
you know, I mean, we have these events and things like that. We do like to, you know, to take some fan feedback. Obviously not everything will work with the game that we're creating, but, you know, that was one of the things we heard a lot about and thought that, you know, let's run some tests.
So
with that,
it's
see how it
flip
goes.
stance now?
And it seems to be working pretty well that way.
Yeah.
So.
Now, to be clear, they are not EX move. They're still amplified. So I'm not doing the nut punch with block at the same time to just immediately do it. I'm doing the nut punch, then I amplify it a few seconds later. So you still have the different timing depending on how you want you to do the move, but the button's always going to be universal. And the timing window is huge. So they're not meant to, and they are not difficult at all.
Oh, okay.
I did it too, so I know that.
Like, execution is not the barrier of entry when it comes to
Exactly. We want to
amplified
think
moves.
about how you're using your offensive stance.
So you just
not
time when
that
you
it's
wanna
hard
press
do.
the
So
shit.
that's why we
It's a timing
decided to
window.
go with that input system.
And I will say it's funny now that I've been playing with this way and how it is, I will kind of forget about my meter. So now, because I'm doing them so much more often, because I'm remembering everything, I'm looking at my meter. I'm like, why didn't that come out? And Steve's like, you ran yourself out of meter.
hell
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Yep. All right, Steve, continue.
So let's go over some of his normals. I think Cage, to me, excels at the mid-range. So he's got 3 or 4 key moves I'd like to show.
Okay.
The first is his forward 3, which is, like always with Johnny Cage, a long-range advancing
This is
move.
forward 3
This
now?
combos into these awesome side kicks. It's super fun to mash it. I mash the hell out of it.
You only have to press it like twice.
Yes, but I enjoy doing it that way.
He's making extra sure.
Right.
And the big thing there is it's very easy to hit confirm. You can see
like
the
that
kicks are
animation.
coming, and you can stop mashing and go into shadow kick or nut punch. And
But you keep going.
yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
And real quick, for those of people who may not know the term, hit confirm.
Hit confirm means you see the move hit, and then you go into your combo instead of just letting the string go out or blocking. Like I saw it hit, and then go into the nut punch.
Now
So
you'll watch me and Derek play, and we'll just
There's
We'll
not
just
a
throw
lot of
combos
that.
out.
just hope it works.
Yep.
The nice thing about when you two fight is there's also not a lot of
These
blocking.
animations, though.
Right.
So nut punch is a good linker to go into something more elaborate.
Exactly. Like he's gonna get the pop up, and then you can do a combo. That's gonna be his main way that he's gonna go into his additional damage.
Nice.
But since it's punishable if it's blocked, if it's blocked, you just finish the string. You wouldn't go into the nut punch.
Or Tyler and I would.
Yes. Honestly, I would too, because a nut punch is fun.
Yeah.
Another really good one is his forward 4, which is his knee. Johnny Cage without a knee would just... That's not a
Oh,
thing.
okay, so that's-
He's got to have his
all right,
advancing.
all right.
We have a
Thought
guest
his
coming on
4-3
later
was changed.
to
Who's
do
very familiar with the
Washed Up
knee.
Warriors. Aaron Davis, a.k.a. Dizzy, Twitter handle, Dizzy Me.
Yes. Yeah.
So-
I mean, it's Johnny Cage's signature move, and it is back. He can go into 4-4-4 and be safe. He actually has another one that leads to a crushing blow.
Ooh.
Now that one's a high.
Shit,
so
I
if
did not know
there's
there was a
nothing to
crushing
punish
blow.
He gets blown up, but if he knows it's going to hit, he can go into the crushing blow. And then he can also cancel that to go into
Ooh,
combo.
nice.
All I'm watching the whole time is to see if he's smiling, and he absolutely
He
is.
is a very, very happy guy.
He's having a good day.
Now, I think another one of his key moves is his back three, which is actually a low
Johnny
strike.
Cage looks sick, dog.
And you can go into this flip kick, or you can, again, confirm into the nut punch. And this is great because it's a low. So the opponent, if they're trying to walk back out of the range of these other moves, the low is going to get them. The downside is he actually does not have a really, really good overhead. He's not meant to be a 50-50
Nah, he
character.
just-
His only overhead is going to be his generic hop attack, which is kind of slow, and it's
Ain't
just
no
a
overhead.
knockdown. So to me, he's going to check you with the low, keep you from walking back, but he's not really going to mix you up with an overhead. He'll probably open you up with
He's
a
just
lot
gonna be
of
playing
throws.
that
Being
neutral,
thrown a lot
bro.
by Johnny Cage, yeah.
And lastly, he does have a pop-up with his jabs. That's like your good Punisher, like if you block Sub-Zero Slide or Scorpion's Spear.
Really good in the corner as well.
Yes, you have corner comms with that.
I do.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
do.
make corner comms a thing.
So to me,
corner comms are a thing.
They're not a thing.
the crux to Johnny Cage to me is really simple, fundamental mid-screen. He's going to hover around here. He's going to look for movement. Make a guess that you're going to hit a button.
I
go
might have
into
to play
4-4.
Johnny, man.
You're going to be afraid to hit a button.
I
He's
might
gonna
have to
get
play him.
jump-ins, throws. I mean, when we were talking, you pointed out that it's really good. Like his dash is really fast, and he can just dash up and throw you because you're scared of the mid-range. And then that's exactly it. And you never know when Shadow Kick's going to come.
Yeah.
His fireball.
I was wondering, like, what do you do when you're at full screen and you need to cover that distance? You just slowly inch your way back to mid-range?
If he is getting zoned out, that's exactly what you have to do. But in a match like this, where Scorpion doesn't have a good projectile, his projectile is going to cover it.
Nice.
Then, of course, you'd have to look out for Scorpion's teleport and stuff like that. But essentially, yeah, inch your way in. And you can see
Yanni.
his dash actually covers a lot of space. He always has Shadow Kick.
Nah, he don't need
He moves
mix.
pretty fast. So he's
gonna
well
still be
equipped to get
good.
in that mid-range.
He's fast for an old man, eh?
That's true.
Mix is not the thing.
All right, what
here.
else we got, Steve?
So let's go into some of the loadout moves for this variation I made.
You put some good ones in this.
Yeah, so this is his Rage Charge, and this is a very unique move. So it looks like this hook punch. And what it does is, it's a high attack,
range.
but if you block it, it becomes
We've never really
a mid.
done anything like this.
Yeah, this is a very unique move. So the second hit makes it a mid, and you can see that it starts glowing. The second time, on the third hit, is actually unblockable. He is set to always block.
What?
And you can amplify this to get a flip kick. So you'll see it's going to be unblockable. And he gets
So
a
if you do
pretty
it 3
juicy amount of
times,
damage.
it's unblockable.
So the meta here is Johnny Cage, like I said, he doesn't have a good 50-50. So it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of going for
It
throws.
makes sense.
He can do
That
like
makes
block
sense.
strings, go into this, and if they block it, it's charged. The second charge is a mid, the third's an
I
unblockable.
get
So
it.
if they just keep blocking
get
forever,
it. I mean, it
they're
makes
going to
sense.
get hit by this, and they're going to die.
Now, does it have to be consecutive?
It does not have to be literally consecutive.
You gotta
but
work
if
for
you
that
get
shit,
the hit,
though. I like
the
that.
charge goes away.
Sure.
So actually,
if you get
taking
hit,
the
it goes
would be a
away.
viable strategy.
Right.
You just want to get out of dodge and go back to zoning him. So that's kind of a pretty innovative, unique move.
Yeah, keep the pressure on and you get rewarded for it. Yeah.
Exactly.
And also we're talking about the hit confirming. You don't really have
Fucking
to.
mind.
Oh yeah, you just mash it out.
Right.
And I mean, you can't really hit or block confirm a move that can't be blocked.
Right.
So I also gave him the mime parry, which is just really fun. It parries all mids, overheads, highs.
Damn.
And if he amplifies it, he actually gets a pop-up.
Oh, sick.
One other fun thing is, it already lasts 1,000 years, but if you amplify it, it can actually keep going, keep doing it. So this is a great trick. Like sometimes I'll knock them down, do it, and if they do a wake-up attack, I'll actually amplify it so it lasts even longer. It's extremely obnoxious, which I think Johnny Cage probably should be obnoxious.
Yeah, I think we're seeing some videos with that being used in some pretty.
You can only do
some
one
business
crushing
horseplay
blow.
going on.
Yeah, I mean it's
Per
the definition
move.
of horseplay. It's very, very
Per
very
match.
silly.
And you can only amplify that one time, right?
Yes.
You can't
How
crush
early
and
in the
blow
development were you like,
a
we need
move
that?
twice in one match.
I mean,
Day one.
I was told the designer that worked on him was like popping off about how he's going to do the Ninja Mime parry like a year ago. Like that was definitely one of like his core. He has to have this.
Mad props to
Now,
Lil Baron on
now
that.
again,
Oh, yeah.
it's
Hey,
so
what's
you
up,
can
Mufasa?
also low attack.
Yes, you can
So,
low
Rebel?
attack them. And then lastly, I equipped the brass knucks.
Hey.
And this is very reminiscent of Fisticuffs Johnny Cage. What this does is all of his chip damage is significantly buffed. And chip damage is already pretty strong in Mortal Kombat, but it is a significant chip damage buff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
So this is even exactly what you were just saying 5 minutes ago, that he keeps the pressure up, you can't just
Rewarded
block
for it.
forever. Exactly. So with the Fisticuffs thing, it's even more dangerous to be
Man,
with chip damage.
man,
Now you're
Johnny
still
gonna
doing
be
your
fucking
charged
good.
punch. You're still
Yep.
So you're layering the way he fights, like to a so this version fights a very different way than a lot of other versions you're going to create.
Exactly. Which, let's go into another one.
I'm about to
Straight
play
to
Johnny,
you
man.
like the name.
That's
I
so
appreciate
good.
it.
I feel like that's Johnny Cage's, that would be his role.
Yeah,
Like,
that's most of his movies.
right. So this one, I wanted to make
I like
straight
it.
up Mortal Kombat.
Take
Yo,
a minute
that's
to
sick as
enjoy
shit. Yo, he like some Brett the
It
Hitman
is
Hart
one.
type shit.
It's,
Yo, that's
specifically
fucking sick. I
because
like
this
this
is
shit.
MK2, so the 90s, and I think
Yo,
this
some
really
Miami type.
nails
Yeah.
it.
It really encompasses everything about the 90s.
I gotta play
Yeah.
this nigga, dad.
Yep.
I love it.
So here, he loses his straight fireball, and he actually gains the old school arcing fireballs. He can do a high one, he can do the lower one, and he can do a double one. Now, these don't hit up close. So they're very different than the straight ones. However,
excellence of
the recovery
execution.
is super, super good, and they are super fast. So while they're only good for full screen, they're very, very, very hella good full screen.
Now you
Straight
can
to
do jump ins
DVD.
too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which you see in the trailer. If you read from full screen that they're going to try to jump in, it's really going to cover the air. Then I also gave him his flip kick is replaced with his MK2 anti-air uppercut. It's safer than the other one. It does more damage, and the meter burn actually, well, not meter burn, amplified.
his skin
can
is
come out
sick.
as that second hit.
The emote.
So if you whiff on the first one, you still have something
Exactly.
to utilize.
That's a day one strategy, guys.
Day one
In
strategy.
your online tournament, day one, you do that, and then they try to punish you, and you do it. I do it all the time. It's great. So how about one more loadout?
Yeah.
You looking like young Johnny too. That's that young
All right.
Johnny.
What's the last one?
Do my own stunts, where I gave him a couple of different.
Ooh,
Sick.
This is my favorite
The
one.
stunt double.
the belt.
The belt's pretty great.
Bow.
So Johnny can actually summon. He loses his shadow kick, and he can summon a stunt double to run by and do a JBL clothesline.
Damn. Ooh, the pop up.
If you amplify it, you get this second hit.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Then his second move is he'll call him in, bash
Damn.
him over the head, talk some trash, then peace out, or actually get this combo started.
I love
Oh,
how the
that's
stunt double's hair is just a little off color too. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
so
the,
perfect.
the Johnny
Fucking
written on
blonde.
his chest is great.
Isn't it like marker or something?
Yes.
That's so good.
So the cool thing about this is it actually doesn't go away if Johnny's hit. So like if Scorpion hits
Oh,
Cage
shit.
after he's already done the summon, the stunt double will actually come up and interrupt the combo, and then Johnny gets a combo. So while this has a ton of recovery and startup, you almost like know you're gonna get hit. You're just, yeah, come on Scorpion, come at me, bro, and then he's gonna get interrupted and Johnny will go to combo. So you are giving up your shadow kick. It's one of your best space control tools, but you're getting this wacky space control tool.
But
to
you get
make up
Jim,
for
the
it.
stunt double, which is awesome.
Yes, and that's
Is
his
that his
canonical
name?
name.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's Jim.
Jim.
Jim is his canonical
Yeah.
name.
So that's Jim.
So those are our loadouts. That is Johnny Cage. I think,
Johnny Cage in a box.
I love it. He's absolutely great.
yeah, I think
Really
if,
cool
if
character.
you're looking for a beginner character, in my opinion, he's one of the best we've shown so far, which is exactly what you asked about.
Yep.
I think if you just want to outspace your opponent, you don't need a lot of stances or anything like that. You just kind of want your core, like really good mid-range tools. He's got it. Oh, there's one other thing.
No.
There's one other thing. We forgot his fatal blow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, the N2, the hit that leads into his fatal blow, is unlike any other in the game. He can actually charge it and cancel it.
Oh,
He
wow.
can actually use this to do combos. If I wasn't
Does he
bad,
keep the
you could
fatal
do it.
blow?
Okay, that's exciting.
There you go.
Oh,
So, while normally he
shit.
does not have the style of cancels that he had in A-list,
Oh,
if he's in 30% health, he actually gets
shit.
desperate and remembers all his cancels. So,
This
while it's not a
motherfucker
normal
gonna be
thing, he doesn't have
good,
access to
dog.
it all the time. That kind of pressure and combos are in the game if you have the execution to do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Then
that-
fatal blows available.
That's. I mean, we've been talking.
Okay,
a
you
lot
still
about
gotta wait,
Johnny,
though.
and
He
that's-
only
I
gets,
didn't
like,
know
one
that.
cancel.
That's one thing I
Yeah.
have not known today. So we are going to see that in a tournament, and everyone's going to flip their lid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dizzy already has a lot.
That's
of
still
really
sick,
cool
though.
stuff with it, including
Like-
the combo that I almost want him to hit me with. I almost. Want him to hit me. And
You
we
gotta
got
be
him to
mindful
do
of that shit because it's easy to forget. He not doing counters the entire match, but when he goes into fatal blow
He
mode,
just has it with him at all times.
he just fucking
it. To
cancels.
be
on
fair,
you.
if you had an Academy Award, wouldn't you have it with you at all
True,
times?
true.
To be fair, I don't believe that's an Academy Award.
No, no,
You're
no,
right.
no, no.
That is not an Academy Award. It is not. It is actually the FGC Award for Best Footsies.
There you
No,
go. There you go.
And that that's one thing I think about Johnny Cage that we can talk about is that most versions of Johnny Cage, I mean, at least up until for a while, have been footsies are his thing,
Yes.
and they have been for a long time.
I think he'll be very much at home. If you liked MK9, MKX, or the 2D Johnny Cages, I think he plays exactly what you'd expect.
Well, for me, I'm a fairly casual player, so I just love the troll aspect of the character.
Oh, yeah.
And seeing how many ways I control my opponent is really exciting.
He's got to be one of the most obnoxious characters ever.
Like there will be times when you've like maybe nearly flawless someone, and you just stand over their body and amplify the parry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't want it to hit, and you're going to do it again when you knock him down again, but you're just going to amplify parry all the time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will absolutely do that.
And it actually has a crushing blow in it too, the parry.
Yes, it does.
And so does nut punch. So
Yes.
Oh shit.
which is good for
They ain't
some
show that.
combo creation as well.
He may have access to the trolliest, silliest crushing blow I've ever seen,
Oh yeah,
which maybe that'll happen during Washed Up Warriors.
we'll see. Awesome. So let's talk real quick. So thank you again for
course.
being here. Thank you for enjoying Johnny with us.
Thank you for having me, everybody.
Awesome. It's great to have you. We don't have a lot of guests from outside the studio very often.
Yeah.
It's good to have you here.
It's been great hanging out.
What are you looking forward to in Mortal Kombat 11?
More characters. I love the build up to new character reveals, and I love the sort of celebration the community goes through when we get to see who's been added to the roster.
Right. Yeah. It's celebration. Always some sadness too.
Yeah.
But just like we talked about today, which is great, which people who are not Johnny Cage fans saw this Johnny Cage and they're like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
And I think there's some other characters coming soon that I've
Yeah, I
seen.
might
I'll
have
be
to
like,
play this boy Johnny.
you might not
man.
know what you're getting because
Yeah.
you're gonna like the new version of what we're doing. There's one in particular I'm thinking of that I'm like excited for people to see. Cool. Anything else you'd like to say? Where can we locate you online?
Yeah, of course, you can find me on IGN.com. I post there regularly. And thank you for letting us do this co-stream with you,
Absolutely.
co-reveal. Hopefully, the fans on IGN
can see
getting
Theo having a
having
good Johnny.
time watching all the Johnny Cage stuff today. And you can find me
Kerbo
there on
too.
IGN. I stream at
Kerbalicious.
twitch.tv/the channel once in
That
a while.
boy-
And, of course, on Twitter @DestinLegaire.
Boy had one of the
I'm
best
so
Johnny
happy that
Cages in
IGN was able to co-stream
MK9.
this with us because it's nice just getting more people, getting the IGN community to
Exactly.
see the game as well. And I
Exactly.
hope you guys have all enjoyed it and get to see your pal Destin here. Hope we're your new
Wait
pals.
a minute.
Oh, there's something. Sorry.
Dustin gets to do the birthday shout
Yeah,
out.
Tyler.
Tyler's
most
favorite
important
Part
part.
of the deal.
It was part of the deal.
Yep, it's in the contract.
It was it was contractually.
Do you want to put your shades on for this?
Yeah, of
Ooh,
course.
I really like how
Can I
you have
even
it printed
read it?
out with your name and everything. That is so professional.
Thank you. I'm really stepping it up some.
That's why your
I
desk
can't
is
read it.
professional.
And then you may want to take them out. You may want to take them out.
Happy birthday, Rick Chase.
Ooh, Rick Chase.
Fatal Gaming. John Zilla's friend Rich.
Okay.
John Zilla.
Ooh.
Kaiden Blaze. Paul Young. Jared Mail. Joe Burnett. Kenny and Steve from Yo Video Games. Hey,
Oh,
everybody.
yeah.
The great, the almighty Ed Boone.
Woo!
Hey.
Happy birthday, Ed.
Young
Awesome,
Ed.
guys. So that's it, right? The contract has now been completed.
We can kick him out.
Good. Yes. Awesome having you here. Always great to talk to you.
thanks,
Birthday
just
tomorrow
personal
graphics?
note,
Oh,
before I
shit.
even got in the game, I was always watching all of your videos and following.
Oh,
your
you turned
reviews and
them out.
whatnot. So it's been good to become friends with the last couple of years and have you on the show.
Thanks,
That's
man.
awesome for me. And
How
for all of
corny.
us. No,
Hollywood Lansdowne.
That's
Here
not
he
Hollywood.
goes.
He's sitting with all of us.
Here you go. Hollywood Lansdowne.
How is that Hollywood to say?
Hashtag Hollywood
I'm
Lansdowne.
glad to have made a friend. You guys,
You're going to be dropping his name in like 2 streams from now. When I was hanging out with Dustin. you
when
know.
we were all hanging. All right, this turned it badly. I didn't mean that to happen. We're going to show you another quick image of Johnny Cage, one of his other
Happy birthday, man.
outfits, and then we're going to have a friend come in. So give us about 30 seconds to reset the couch, and we'll be right back with you.
Sick. Well, Hollywood is shit, bro. Them glasses. That boy got the shadow. Yeah, man, that boy Johnny looking dope. Look at the hair, bro. Shit. I wonder what this announcement they have is gonna be. Plus, I have some big ass news coming right now, or at some point during the stream. Yeah, man, that jacket. Boy, looking straight out of the 80s, early 90s.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you to
Dizzy.
Destin for being here. Very, very cool thing we like to do.
Boy, got
The
the
Washed Up
beard
Warriors.
going.
We've got a lot of good reviews on this, seeing some of the old pros try their hands at the game. And we have one of my favorites today.
Dizzy gonna be
Dizzy.
playing Cage?
I still call him Dizzy at work, and I think it's like he's now Aaron.
Yeah,
you know?
he does that where he's like, I like to be called Aaron.
No.
I don't think I've ever said that.
Oh, he says it all the
So
time.
I still am a Dizzy guy. So what we always do when we do Washed Up Warriors, we talk about your resume, and yours is let me help you out with it. You won.
Maybe he should just tell
Well,
you.
yeah, go ahead.
Maybe he should
You won
just tell
Combo Breaker. I was there. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is the biggest one, Combat Breaker and MKX. I did win a couple different majors in MK9 as well.
So, LJ.
VXG.
Yeah, VXG, UFGT.
Have you gotten paid for VXG?
I wanted to
Partially.
make that joke, but I didn't want to go there, so I'm glad you did.
But
I did.
yeah, the check still.
It's your birthday too?
Wow,
What the
that's
fuck?
a long process.
Yeah.
Happy
How many years
birthday,
you won?
man.
Power up. No, sorry. Seasons beatings.
Yes.
Seasons beatings.
Yes.
Now let's talk. You guys have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Hey, what
Both
up,
former,
NBG?
well, GGA members
Yes.
of the team. You guys had a lot of matches, a lot of storied matches throughout history.
Yes.
What would you say? What's your record against each other? Would you guess?
Well, it's weird because
Dennis
I
Harper,
used to
what's up,
body
man?
him. Then he finally won barely, and then he bodied me, and I never won again. So when we were roommates, he would body me, and I would lay in bed and be super emo and talk about how I'll never get top 8 again. And then he'd be like, whatever, and just go to his room. It was really bad. And I would threaten to like play Freddy and stuff like that.
Y'all
Really
motherfuckers
bad.
getting out of hand with
So
this birthday
cool.
shit.
We're gonna have to let you guys probably play like 1 or 2 matches. Just kind of
I'd
show.
like to
Yeah.
point this out. First time I met this guy over here.
Pisces season,
was
baby.
was at a tournament.
Hell yeah.
And I
My
was
shit
like, oh,
coming up.
I'm totally gonna play. I'm gonna beat some people's asses, right?
Right.
And then I get to this guy on stream, on a stage. Mind you, I've never played in a tournament. He double flawlesses me and turns me into a baby.
I
Not
don't
once,
know. I
but
never
twice.
do that either. I don't know why I decided to do it against
And
you.
I was
I'm
like,
just like,
Yeah,
this
he's
guy.
like, oh, I
this
didn't mean
guy-
to do it. I didn't mean to do it. Yeah, right. Thank you so much. That's when my career ended in the tournament scene. Was this guy?
Never
What a
really,
career.
Doesn't feel like it really started.
Well, I think I won like one match against
My
somebody.
birthday on
But your tournament
March
career-
15th.
Come on now.
Huge win over 2-time Evo finalist Big D.
Well, here's the deal. I didn't actually play him. I placed
Dizzy
higher
is
than
a
him
former
in an
player.
auction tournament.
Dizzy
We never
and
played
16
each other.
bit.
You still beat him.
Yeah, you beat
Yeah.
him.
Oh, he knows it. He holds that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play some matches. Take a look at because
I was in the
former
tournament
Johnny
scene
Cage
back when these
master,
boys was playing, man.
and you're gonna play who today?
I'm going to play
I went
Scarlet.
up against these
Awesome.
boys.
So let's go to the fight.
Yo!
You guys
Hey!
been practicing a little bit,
the
kind of getting
camera?
just feeling each other out.
You know, a
it's
little
been
bit,
Hollywood.
off and on. And Scarlet, I'm prepared. She's one of my favorite characters for sure. I really love her playstyle.
She got purple? Oh, shit.
I'll have your ancient power.
Not what I call it, but okay.
No one will miss you, Cage.
Round
Damn. No one will miss you, Cage.
I think that's a lie. So what were you saying so there, Steve?
Yeah, we almost talked over the introductions, which it's been years we've been doing these shows.
Yo, the movement is
It's
definitely
hard
looking
for me to
better.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Okay,
Nice
they're
throw,
just
Jack.
full concentration at this point.
Oh, it's tough.
Steve does not want to talk at all. Just doing some low pokes. Oh, going
There
for
it is.
leg day.
Oh.
Nut punch.
Ooh.
Oh, I tried to go for the crushing blow,
Uh,
but I didn't have time.
I like
Jared
the-
Davis, stick player. Hearing a lot of buttons going on over there.
Here's something you may notice, that her tongue on block doesn't push back as far. Still a great zoning tool that keeps her safe, but not
Okay, they
quite the
changed
pushback
that.
it had just a couple weeks ago. Just a fun video game development changes.
That's always that's fun. It's always cool when people will watch videos of
Oh, yeah.
early Kombat Kast, like, oh, that's different now.
Yes.
And,
Oh, okay, that's
I always love,
Okay,
and
okay.
I'm not blowing you up. If I didn't work here, I'd be doing it. The obsession over, oh, that's
might
fine
can.
now, that's mid now, that's safe now, and stuff like. Guys,
The damage.
calm down.
Right.
But don't calm down. We love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a sweep with a tentacle. Throwing some blood. Dizzy's really got nothing going on.
Ooh.
Oh,
Here we go.
Nah,
You know
I'm
that's
in
all you
trouble.
gotta do. You just gotta toss
Oh.
some junk to him.
Oh,
the bait!
He
Like
totally
that.
baited that out. I thought he was going to do throw, and he knew that I thought he was going to do throw. You can see right there. I use her back one too because of the crushing blow.
And so now he's taking damage over time.
Yep.
Oh, little poke.
Were you happy with when you did it there?
Yes. It feels very good.
Oh,
Speaking of feels very good. Oh, great escape
Oh, that
right
was
there.
good. Fatal blows.
2 fatal blows available.
Oh, what was that? He tried to press.
Aaron Davis, you gotta represent the design. What's happening, pal?
You actually lose your job if you lose this. That's how this works.
Yeah. No.
A year fired match.
More washed up than most other washed up warriors.
You know, I'm not afraid. I'll do another one. Part of me
goddamn
wants to
chest.
go out on this one
Fucking
because I haven't
explode.
beat him in many, many years, but
You up for one more?
I think I can do it.
Come
I think I can do
on.
it.
Do something.
All right, let's go to character select. Let's see what we got.
well, I'm gonna rematch.
Yeah, I'm just rematching.
Okay. Oh.
So I'm guessing you want to chew me up.
And spit out your bones.
Oh shit.
Watch out. She's a man eater.
I like that. Yeah.
Getting the first hit props there.
Oh,
Oh, no punish.
oh, I missed time to punish.
And that punch kind of recovers
Very, very
fast.
good punish.
Into the nut punch. Ooh.
Oh, he
I
put the
was gonna try
fucking
to
Nikes in
duck
his
it and punish
face.
it.
I love those sneakers.
Them sneakers, though.
Great.
Oh!
Oops, I keep
Oh, you
whiffing.
could have.
Oh, trying to get
No.
I've had enough of that.
Yeah.
Enough silliness. Oh, boom!
Oh, wow. This should finish it.
Yeah.
He'll get there. He's got one more big hit. Yeah, the step.
Wait. Yeah.
Oh.
Just barely.
Yep. Dizzy knows, though.
Round 2.
Nah, no punch ain't safe.
I'm definitely getting too confident.
probably
now.
get away
I'm
with it,
whiffing
though.
like crazy. He's taking advantage of it.
I mean, Johnny of the cast is really good at taking care of whiffs.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was very bad.
Oh. I messed up my combo.
Is this,
Now that cactus is in play.
is this
Cactus
me and
with
Derek
K.
playing? Or whoops?
Oh.
Ooh, what was that?
Good.
Shot the knee?
I'm gonna do it again though. Nope.
Well, we'll pretend that was a fake out.
Oh.
Man.
You gotta stop that, Aaron Davis.
No, keep doing it.
Well, if anything, it's gonna. I mean,
Oh.
Steve's waiting for it, so
Yeah.
maybe you can use that.
Too late on that.
Oh. All right, man. Get your
right.
head in this.
That
Let's
was
go.
that was
Final round.
not great. You can see
Combo?
Dizzy kind of walking
got
back and
those.
forth, looking for that space, looking
Yep.
for his time.
Now, for Johnny Cage, though, in this match, Scarlet, her blood weapons kind of outrage him. So Aaron's key game plan here is it's kind of in my favor, and he's really got to look for me to make mistakes, which I did, and now I've lost half my life.
But
I took a
no.
huge risk, and that did not pay off
Oh,
at
you
all.
escape out.
oh, that's not over though. Ooh. Oh, another throw.
Beats the
With the
shit out
dizzy
that
knee.
boy.
Yep. I like his victory a lot, so
This man
sorry
ain't do the
for everyone
fatal.
to see the fatality, but this is awesome. It's that face, the action figure, everything about it is perfect.
Well, I mean, do you guys feel okay walking away 1-1?
I think I can live with that. At least I didn't lose to Cage again.
One
It's even.
more.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of that knee winning the match and put it on Steve's desktop.
It's very weird that he beat me with a wake up because he never wakes up or jumps. He doesn't do anything but place footsies. So I didn't see it coming. He's so conservative with a K.
Oh, wow. Some really good matches there. Thank you, fellas. We do have a special announcement that Ed Boon tweeted, teased a little bit. Let's put that screen up for us, Burke.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Super exciting. We have an online stress test coming up on March 15th through the 17th.
Damn, my birthday.
This is not the pre-order
Lit?
beta. This is a test of the system from the 15th through the 17th. It's for the U.S. only.
How do you get into that?
You
How do
go,
I get in? I
you
need
go
to
to
get in.
Mortal
Tell us
Kombat
how
Deck.
you get in.
How do I get in?
We're
Let
super
me go
hyped
right
for this.
now.
How do we get in?
MortalKombat.com/beta. Now here's the deal.
But it's not. Yep. Go ahead.
What?
Nothing.
Was that a forward
Go ahead.
slash?
That
If
bitch
I'm
right
from
now.
Canada, can I join?
It's U.S. only.
Oh.
So guys, so that's what it is. Very exciting. It is a
the
limited
fuck?
amount of
Page
people
not
get
found.
accepted into this beta. So there's a chance.
How many?
We don't have any idea about that.
All right.
So not everybody can get in, but it will be for a couple of days just to get everything ready. This is again not the beta
Right.
that is your pre-order, but that's a big announcement for all of you all who want to try to get in that first one.
Some people are gonna get the game.
This shit ain't even
For
working.
a couple of days, get ready, and then we'll move on to the full
me.
pre-order beta.
How many people right now on Twitter are absolutely freaking out, going crazy about this?
Let me see if anybody's DM'd me. No, we're good so far. I have no code for these things.
Yes.
So,
No codes.
No codes.
so
for-
go to the
sorry.
website. That's the big announcement. I hope you guys are able to get
Website
in and
ain't
have
even
some
working,
fun for
dog.
that quick weekend. It'll be an awesome time.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun.
Also, we got some mobile news.
Oh.
Some mobile news. The update is coming. Should be coming today.
Oh.
So very exciting. All the stuff we talked about last week.
Yeah, I have lunch with two of the mobile
Outta here.
guys, and they are very, very hyped for this.
So I've been getting a lot of tweets about it too.
Yeah.
So that web page, by the way, for the beta, it will be going up very soon. So keep
so it's
trying.
probably not
It may
live.
not be up quite yet, but keep looking for it. It'll be up very soon. So just check that out. MortalKombat.com/beta. Awesome, Derek.
Yes.
That shit just crashed.
We got some stuff to talk about.
It just
Yeah.
crashed.
Right, where's my controller? Real quick, by way?
The crap that you did last stream.
Okay, well, first of all, Burke, let's show this scorecard.
Yeah.
So right now it is.
How do you have 11?
It's not 11.
That
That's
is-
the
that's-
font for Mortal Kombat 11. That is 2.
No.
It
That's-
feels like
that's
11.
The number 11.
Maybe I'm just
I'm
that on
trying
brand.
this out.
I guess.
So-
I mean, it looks like 11 to everybody else, right?
So I have 2 wins. I feel pretty good about that.
I don't think your last one was.
Tyler, actually, if I could interrupt, I have an announcement to make.
What was this announcement?
Yeah, I had a meeting with the competition committee last week, and you're going to need to vacate your win. What you did was disgusting to competition. There's a lot of money riding on these belt battles in the studio, and people had to exchange some money they weren't very happy about. And, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So
You can't be doing
you
that,
need to
man.
vacate that win. I'm sorry.
That's not cool.
So let's show the scoreboard.
Yes!
It's actually 1-1.
That's right.
All right.
You're
Body.
scared. That's all it is.
I was always a little concerned when
Man,
we
now I gotta
hired
keep
a
checking this shit,
competition
man.
committee to watch over the belt battles. I didn't think it was that important.
It's not
very
concerning.
Our
if you
budget's
don't
gone
cheat.
up. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
For the-
this is a serious thing now.
All right. Well, I guess we need to play some matches.
All right.
Who are you going to go with today?
I'm going with Jade.
Okay.
Probably back out.
Now, you have been playing Johnny, but you've also still been playing Sonya.
Yeah. It's definitely like a.
I think I gotta. There you go. You should be
good?
good now, right?
Tyler, can you move?
Yeah.
Hit A.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, I have been. I'm gonna start with Sonya.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Now,
Yeah.
you may want to tell everyone about what I said about your Sonya yesterday, because that was a milestone for you.
You tell them.
Well, you were actually punishing things. You were being patient. There was a scenario where you had no life and I had no life. You actually
It's
just
like they
sat
go
there
through
and
this
ducked the
every
shadow kick
single
and
stream.
punished it and won. You did not panic.
The fuck? It's fuck. Sonya?
We always seem to end up here, Jade. I let you win.
Ooh, okay, Jade. You looking a little.
Sassy.
I just want to point out really quick that Derek obviously thought.
Yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely awesome.
Heartbreaking.
Well, it's because when I made it, I was on this side of the screen.
But it's actually pointing to his player icon. So
Right.
Well, yeah.
kind of works out.
I'm getting bopped.
Man, getting iced up.
Aaron, this Jade skin is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Your thoughts on that?
I like it a lot too.
Which is really impressive.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have used my crushing blow there.
If Aaron had his
Variation
way,
says
it would
cheater.
just be like stick figures fighting, doing frame traps. So him being excited for his skin is very cool.
See you, Lansdowne.
Wow.
What is your favorite Johnny Cage skin?
Okay, I like that.
I can't decide if I like the younger or older one. Like, in MKX, I like his old one a lot, and this one I think is even cooler than that. So.
As you find yourself getting older, you're now in your 30s, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not 50 yet.
I don't
so.
know, but do you now feel yourself represented by the the gray temples, the older, more washed up Johnny Cage?
I do feel that. I do feel some of that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, the classic 2 uppercuts,
Oh no. Oh no.
and he hit a combo. That's why he's called the Combo Master. Everyone calls him Combo Master.
Ooh.
Come on.
Oh, no punish on ducking that Shadow Kick. We can just hear them mashing the buttons. It's
I'm not.
so loud.
I'm being calm.
I play on stick, and it's not even that loud.
Right.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, that totally changed.
That look like a good answer.
Yeah.
Fight.
Oh,
nice.
see, her projectile, it's not like a traditional projectile that she just spams. It's
Yeah.
a space control tool.
I feel like I'm knowing where it is and I'm wrong.
Yeah, going behind her like that is really cool. Wiggly stick. Oh, the wiggly stick. Now, the Naginata is in play, and not a lot of characters have armor in this game, but you can actually use Amplify Interactable to have armor. It's one of the only ways in the game to have armor. Good uppercut. No punish. Punishing the leg grab is kind of tricky. Like in a real, like you know it's punishable in a real match, but you have to like think quick to do it.
Oh.
So, what was exactly your thought process on the abilities you used for your Johnny Cage loadout?
Well, one of them was to try and get a crushing blow.
Oh, wow,
I
damn.
unfortunately did not.
Yeah,
You gotta be ready for that
seems
leg,
that you
that leg
forgot
takedown.
about it.
Oh, wow.
Damn it!
Sony with an assist from her little friend.
That's what I was trying to do.
So you got outmashed.
What's that second fatal?
Yeah. Oh no, you're not.
I want to see Sonya's second fatal, man.
It was a really close game. How is Sonya not super cool?
Were you wearing a blindfold there?
Oh, Burke, you're so funny.
I know.
All right. That was a very good joke, Burke.
Thanks.
You want to go to the Wheel of Chaos, or do you want to play another just one-on-one?
I think we should give Derek a chance.
I think
in the
we need
spirit
the
of
wheel.
competition committee, we should do no chaos this week.
All right, game on. Let's
Oh,
go.
Okay.
All right.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Be smarter. Be smarter. I gotta be smarter. I can do this.
When have you ever done that?
Hold on.
I like the bandana.
Whose team are you on now? I do what I must to protect Katana. That includes attacking Jax.
Round 1. Fight.
I was trying to get parries in that just weren't working.
So about the sunglasses thing, unfortunately to win that match I had to use the Fatal Blow armor
Right.
to get that first round win.
So even though we haven't competed in years and it's just for the fun of the stream, you chose to win instead of being flashy. So you really haven't changed at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the least flashy player ever.
That's
Like,
true.
I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. I go
Right.
for
Theo reminds me a lot of Dizzy.
It's like, you know that meme where like the math
Just the
equations
lame-
are going across
the
the
lame
screen?
shit,
That's
lame
how
style
it is
play.
when you're playing. Like that you've
Calculated.
analyzed all possible scenarios.
This is probably a bad move for me.
Yeah, I don't think this is a wise fatal blow, but I may eat those words. And I don't eat a lot lately. That's how I've lost all this weight. So I I don't want to put words into my fitness pal.
Oh, I'm in a lot of trouble here. Oh, nice play.
That was a read.
That was a hard
Read and a half.
I don't know if just air glaive is a hard
Shut
read,
up, it
thinking
was.
it's
Just
gonna
let me
jump.
have this. Let me have this, Steve.
Oh, alright, so Derek's figured out that Tyler's having a hard time with the glaive. But Tyler smartly figured out that Sonya's fireball, her onion rings are really, really good. The problem is Sonya doesn't have a life lead, so this just isn't going to work. Now, the crushing blow onion ring does a boatload of damage, and that would definitely make up for it. But Tyler
nice.
has stamina, so he can't do it.
That was really good max training there. That was some good unintentional footsies.
Right.
Hey,
Well
what?
spaced out.
Okay, down. Let's stop this.
And Derek's just playing lame, which I've never really seen before. He's not doing random shadow kicks and going 8.
He wants to win.
Yeah, this is very serious right now.
Wiggle sick.
Nice. I got bodied there.
Yeah, that was not good for you. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really.
What?
I mean,
What? Oh, when he jumps over me, we keep the camera on. Fine.
You were doing something else.
Woo, we live, baby.
Whatever.
Oh, I'm going in. I'm finna play this
That's
bitch.
1-1.
I hope I get
I'll
a
put that
fucking
cage.
Okay.
Wow,
Hope I get a
that's
fucking
risky,
code.
but I like it.
I just got in on that bitch.
How you feeling, Tyler?
Yeah, you nervous?
Best I've ever felt.
In your
a lot.
life?
Which version? What do we have on this one?
These are the 3 that we showed.
Which one is the one that I like? This one.
Yeah, you should use that one.
Is this the one that has parry?
Yes.
What's the? Just
Beast?
If somebody were to ask,
We
what's
in
the
there.
command for parry?
Then I would say it's down back 1. That was the least confident.
My green magic, your green outfit.
By the gods, no.
You're lost, sweetheart.
That was awesome. Ooh, big overhead.
As much as you'd like to paint me as an emotionless robot of frame data, I actually do enjoy Johnny Cage's personality a lot.
I have always
And-
loved that you play him and like his personality because it's not you at all.
I mean, that's kind of the fun behind it, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I always respect when people play characters that they express themselves through their character, obviously.
We are both trying to do the same thing over and over again. Not getting my stuff off that I want to do.
Fighting games are an amazing way to express yourself, to be who you are not, or to be who you would like to be or aspire to be. It's like a power fantasy.
I'm getting bodied today.
Yeah, this is completely turned around because of the zoning.
Was I not ready for Johnny Cage?
I think this is a terrible idea.
It's not looking like it.
Yeah. Let's not give up.
Yeah, it's working now,
Believe in
man.
yourself.
I will.
Okay,
Yeah,
interact.
boys, let it go.
Oh, right on the edge.
Wow.
Take this.
Okay, all right, you're in this, and she's in the corner. You can do this. You could make this comeback. You have to block and do something. You have to move.
I'm trying to figure this
Man,
out.
block him with his face.
It's getting too late for ideas. It seems.
Yeah, this. It seems like the planning should have happened a while ago. You appear to be just button mashing.
I am now.
Yeah, this is.
Well, you have Fatal Blow. It's a good button to use.
Yeah, I would just do the fatal blow.
I'm dead.
Nope.
Dancing,
Dancing, dancing, dancing. Do 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 do. All right.
Well,
Can we get the camera on me, Burke?
It's not, I mean, I can't move
Can,
close-up camera.
can you get over here and move the camera?
Derek,
So it's
Good
it's
win.
on me.
That's
it's
the
working
worst
now.
I've ever played
It's
on
working
screen.
now.
I'd like to thank Aaron
Close.
Davis for being. It's my moment.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, Jay looking
Thank Aaron
at
Davis, the support, the coaching.
Yeah,
he
she
gave
can
me. My family for always, being behind me.
Your
Having
family
faith
actually
that I
texted me saying they wanted me to win.
Wow.
I can't have anything. It's always got to be about Tyler.
Congratulations, Derek.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching the stream. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thanks,
Winner.
everybody. That was Johnny Cage. We'll be back. Good job, Derek. It's now I played terrible.
It's 2-1.
I hope people don't even rewatch that. That was so bad. How
They're
bad I
not.
played. Good. They won't.
Yeah, it looked like you had never played that character before.
I in practice mode a whole bunch.
And I just heard about how you were playing against Steve the other day and blah, blah, blah. blah. I saw none
yeah,
of
but
that.
in training mode, every time I walk by your desk, you're just doing combos over and over again, which you can't really.
Dude.
It's cool though, right?
Yeah, but
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Remember, we have the stress test online beta coming up very soon. That website should be live very soon as well. What else? The mobile.
Thank you, Destin, for
yes,
being here.
absolutely. Thank you, Destin and IGN for co-streaming this stream.
Pre-order Mortal Kombat 11. Get Shao Kahn.
Shao
Absolutely.
Kahn.
Shao Kahn.
Who wouldn't want to play as Shao Kahn?
Shao Kahn.
Imagine not playing as Shao Kahn.
That sounds ridiculous. I don't want to live
Very
in that world.
exciting. So we will be back next week. I'm not going to tell you what's happening, but I think it's on Wednesday. You'll get more information soon. But I will say this: a lot of people have been asking for something.
Oh!
And that is they want to see some gameplay of my favorite Mortal Kombat character, Kano.
Lord Kano?
Lord Kano. We're gonna
Leader
do
of the
that.
Black Dragon Clan?
Yes, we're going to do that next week, plus something else. But next week, definitely, you will see Kano. I will play as Kano in our belt battle next week.
Will you be any better whatsoever?
You just, wow.
Yeah.
Doug,
You didn't have the Wheel of Chaos to tilt the scales this time, man.
Well, the nice thing is you set expectations and it can't get worse. You can only go up from here.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I'm going to get blown up on Twitter for that one. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Matt Burke, as usual. Appreciate it.
Anytime, Tyler. Stay positive.
Will do. Thank you, Dizzy, for being here.
Man,
Thank you
Burke's
guys
so
so much.
cr-
I hope
so
you guys enjoyed the
cringe.
new trailer and enjoy what Johnny Cage has to offer. We will see you again next week, and you will see the leader of the Black Dragon Clan, Kano.
Alrighty. Guess that's that. Yeah, man. Hey, man, Johnny Cage looking dope. Great fucking design. Probably the best design I've ever seen of that character since he's been introduced. Yo, what's up, LG? So we have a beta. They doing an online stress test March 15th through the 17th. They're doing an online stress test, and you can register right now at mortalkombat.com/beta. mortalkombat.com/beta. Better get in while you fit in, because I'm pretty sure that shit is being flooded right now. Just the link. The movement is looking. The movement is looking better from what I seen or what I saw. On this particular Kombat Kast, it's looking more smooth, man. It's not looking weird like it was at the reveal. Did I get contacted? Contacted from who? Yeah, they definitely sped up the walk speed. The dashes, looking like they shortened the dashes a little bit. But yeah, man, hopefully I get inside this goddamn online stress test, because I'm definitely gonna be trying to get that shit. The big announcement was the online stress test, I think, for this particular stream. What's up, Charlie? Oh, nah, man, you don't get that immediately. I mean, it lets you know that you're a candidate for being contacted for a potential code, but it don't let you know that you're not automatically in. If you get the email later on at a later date, they'll let you know that you made it in, but you know, they probably ain't gonna do that till maybe sometime in March, probably like a week before the beta or something. I don't know. Yeah, I seen Jade face. It looked like they kind of changed her face up. Her face looking a little different. Yes, sir. I would do a breakdown of Johnny Cage. Like, I would go back and break some shit down, but I don't think, I mean, this character's pretty simple, man. Pretty fucking simple. Not really nothing to break down. The only main thing is probably that unblockable move. Look at that movement, though. Look at that backdash.
We got Steve.
So, let's go into some of the loadout moves. Scorpion doesn't have a good projectile.
Yeah.
His projectile is going to cover it.
Nice.
Then, of course, you'd have to look out for Scorpion's teleport and stuff like that. But essentially, yeah, enter your way in, and you can see his dash actually.
Bruh. His dash reminds me of MK9 Johnny Cage. He literally has his MK9
Slowly
dashes.
inch your way back to mid-range.
If he is getting zoned out, that's exactly what you would have to do. But in a match like this, where Scorpion doesn't have a good projectile, his
Bruh.
projectile is going to cover it.
Nice.
Then, of course, you'd have to look out for Scorpion's teleport and stuff like that. But essentially, yeah, enter your way in.
Bruh, look at his back dashes. Bruh, he's just gonna be.
You can see his
You cannot whiff against this man.
dash actually covers a lot of space.
Ugh.
He always has shadow kick. He moves pretty fast, so he's well equipped to get in that mid range.
He's fast for an old man, eh?
That's true.
I think Sonya
All
looks
right, what else
fine.
we got, Steve?
So let's go into some of the loadout moves for this variation I made.
You put some good ones in this.
Yeah, so this is his Rage Charge, and this is a very unique move. So it looks like this hook punch. And what it does is, it's a high attack, but if you block it, it becomes
We've never really
a mid.
done it.
So you don't want to block that move. You see that move coming out, you want to fucking neutral duck. Don't block. You see that shit, you neutral duck, you punish. You block that shit, it becomes a mid, and then now
Anything like this.
Yeah, this is a
he can. Well, I guess you got to do it 3 times for it to become unblockable, and you can't get hit. Is what they said.
very unique move. So the second hit makes it a mid, and you can see that it starts glowing. The second time
What's
on
up,
the
Slams?
third hit is actually unblockable. He is set to always block. And you can amplify this to get a flip kick. So you'll see it's going to be unblockable, and he gets a pretty juicy amount of damage.
That's awesome.
You talking to me? Am I disappointed or what? I'm not disappointed.
So the meta here is Johnny Cage, like I said, he doesn't have a good 50-50. So
I mean, how highs work is if you know a high is coming out, you neutral duck it. But in this case, it starts off as a high, but once you block, it becomes a mid. So you can't just duck block this move when he does it. You have to, if you see it coming out, you have to neutral duck, and you can't be blocking. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. If you duck and you block, it's gonna become a mid, and he's gonna load up 1 of 3 of those rage moves. And once he hits the level 3 on the rage, that rage attack, it becomes unblockable. He gets full combo.
pressure. It's a lot of going for throws.
What's up, McAvey?
He can do like block strings, go into this, and if they block it, it's charged.
See, like right there? Boom. 3 kicks, all mid. And then he goes into the shit. That right there, you want to identify, like, oh shit, he finna try to hit me with that shit. So that's when you gonna neutral duck, but you're not gonna be blocking. You're just gonna neutral duck so he can whiff and you get the combo. Well, you get the punish, not the combo. Well, you get a full combo punish. You get a full combo punish if you neutral duck that.
And if they block it, it's charged. The second charge is a mid, the third's an unblockable. So if they just keep blocking forever, they're going to get hit by this. And
see that right there? He was blocking right there, but he did the third one and he got hit. The third one, once it connects, it becomes unblockable.
they're going to die.
Now, does it have to be consecutive?
It does not have to be literally consecutive, but if he gets a hit, the charge goes away.
Sure.
So actually taking the hit would be a viable strategy.
Right.
You just want to get out of dodge and go back to zoning him.
Oh, okay. So if you purposely get hit, he doesn't get the charge. So if he connects like a level 1, level 2 with the rage punch, he can't load it up. But if you block all 3 of them, then he gets the unblockable. So you don't want him to do that. So you want to get hit by at least level 1, level 2 rage punch.
So that's kind of a pretty innovative, unique move.
Yeah, keep the pressure on and you get rewarded for it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And also we're talking about, like, the hit confirming. You don't really have to there.
Oh yeah, you just mash it out.
Right.
And I mean, you can't really hit or block confirm a move that can't be blocked.
Right.
So I also gave him the mime parry, which is just really fun. It parries all mids, overheads, highs. And if he amplifies it, he actually gets a pop-up.
Oh.
One other fun thing is, it already lasts 1,000 years, but if you amplify it, it can actually keep going, keep doing it. So this is a great trick. Like, sometimes I'll knock them down, do it, and if they do a wake-up attack, I'll actually amplify it so it lasts even longer. It's extremely obnoxious, which I think Johnny Cage probably should be obnoxious.
That move is gonna be that parry move is gonna be scary to deal with once you get knocked down. So you have to be wary of that parry. If you feel like you're gonna wake up, you better make sure This man ain't got parry at the ready because this shit crushing blows too. So
Yeah, I think we're seeing some videos with that being used.
you eat a lot of damage.
Some pretty.
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be some horseplay going on.
Yeah, I mean it's the definition of horseplay. It's very, very, very silly.
And you can only amplify that one time, right?
Yes.
How early in development were you like, we need that?
I mean,
Day one.
I was told this is very reminiscent of the brass knucks.
There's some other shit right here. These brass knuckles. This shit is gonna be scary as shit too. Cause its pressure is already fucking good, and then you gotta worry about this fucking chip damage. So it's gonna make you not want to block for too long against this character because that shit adds up.
And this is very
Look at this fucking chip damage.
reminiscent of Fisticuff's Johnny Cage. What this does is all of his chip damage is significantly buffed. And chip damage is already pretty strong in Mortal Kombat, but it is a significant chip damage buff.
Oh, yeah.
So this is even exactly what you were just saying 5 minutes ago, that he
Fucking
keeps the
chip.
pressure up, you can't just
Rewarded
block
for it.
forever. Exactly. So with
Hell.
the Fisticuffs thing, it's even more dangerous to be going for chip damage.
And now you're still doing your charged punch. You're still
Yep.
So you're layering the way he fights. Like
So
so this version fights a very different way than a lot of other versions you're going to create.
Exactly.
So yeah, this is gonna be the optimal. This is gonna be optimal. Like, I don't know if this is gonna take 2 slots of your abilities or 1, but you're gonna want to have this shit when you playing Johnny Cage. I know I'm gonna want to have this shit if I'm playing that motherfucker because your pressure becomes that much more scary. Like, if you don't have this ability when you're using Johnny Cage, like, people are gonna be more comfortable with sitting there and blocking all your pressure and shit. But if they see that damn chip adding up with this fucking buff, then it leaves it gives you more of a chance to open people up because they're not gonna want to sit there and block. So really fucking good. Really fucking good. And Chip kills, yes. Chip does kill so far. I don't know if they're gonna change it, but so far, yeah. Sticking to what MK has always been doing with the chip kill and all that.
Exactly. Which, let's go into another one.
Straight to DVD. I do like the name.
That's
I appreciate it.
I feel like that's Johnny Cage's, that would be his role.
Yeah, that's most of his movies.
Right. So this one I wanted to make straight up Mortal Kombat 2.
Let's take a minute.
This costume
to
is so
enjoy
sick, bro.
This skin.
This costume is so
It's-
sick, man.
I picked this specifically because this is
Look at the
MK2 from
shoes,
90s,
man.
and I think this really
Shoes is just so
nails it.
clean.
It really encompasses everything about the 90s in
Yeah.
one
Yep.
image.
Yep, I love it.
So here he loses his straight fireball and he actually gains the old school arcing fireballs. He can do a high one, he can do the lower one, and he can do a double one. Now these don't hit up close, so they're very different than the straight ones. However, the recovery is super, super good and they are super fast. So while they're only good for full screen, they're very, very, very hella good full screen.
Now you can get jump ins too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which you see in the trailer. If you read from full screen that they're going to try to jump in, it's really going to cover the air. Then I also gave him his flip kick is replaced with his MK2 anti-air uppercut. It's safer than the other one. It does more damage, and the meter burn actually,
Man,
well, not meter burn, amplified, can come out as that second hit.
you know what, man? The more I look at these moves, the more I look at these abilities, I'm gonna just say it, man. I don't feel like when it comes time for tournament play, I don't feel like some of these moves are gonna be ruled out because nothing I've seen so far ability wise is looking too broke. And the shit that is, and the shit that might be a little bit too strong, it costs 2 ability slots. So I feel like they really sat down and they looked at these moves and really determined how they would play come time for competitive play and matches and tournaments and shit like that. I don't feel like they just throwing moves into this game and giving moves to characters and they're not really looking at them as, maybe being a potential broken move or a threat later on down the line. I don't know, man. That's just me, though. I feel like all these moves they're showing is going to be able to be used in tournament at some point. But that's just me. Could be right, could be wrong, but I haven't seen anything that just looks fucking just overly retarded to where I'd be like, man, no, that shit shouldn't be. You shouldn't be able to pick that shit during a tournament.
Okay.
I feel like all these moves serve a purpose, man. They serve a purpose, so you can build your variation. So it could, you could build your variation so you won't feel like your character is weak in certain matchups. Like, I feel like these moves are gonna help your character fight whoever on the screen. As long as you know what you're doing when you're setting your abilities, you know how to set your shit up. You got your shit organized. You know how you want to play in a certain matchup. You know what you need. You know how to place this shit. I feel like you should be okay. And in doing that, if that turns out to be the case, to where these moves are gonna help all these characters fight against the entire cast, then you won't see. Well, you probably won't see. I ain't gonna say you won't see. You probably won't see as many players playing 3-4 characters. But then again, you just might. But it might tone it down a little bit. I feel like maybe those players that you used to seeing picking up 3 or 4, 5 characters, they might still do that. But if some of these characters are looking like they can survive off their abilities alone and they don't need to switch, and you can fight the entire cast, then you won't be seeing too many people switching.
Gotcha.
So if you whip on the first one, you still have something to utilize.
That's a day one strategy, guys. Day one strategy. Your online tournaments, day one, you do that, and then they try to punish you and you do it. Mm-hmm. I do it all the time. It's great. So how about one more loadout?
Yeah. All right. What's the last one? Ooh.
This is my favorite.
Wait a minute. I want to go back here because I want to see what they said with. I want to see what they said.
Returning. We like
with me to
things
burn.
are like, again, pretty good hype.
So
shades.
I'm done with the base, but this is like his default he typically has. The amplified one is actually a double fireball. I think it's actually really strong. You kind of asked me, hey, what do you do with a fireball? And I basically said, there's no reason not to just. The other thing is his classic shadow kick is back. It's the full screen. It's a great
amplified version of that. Has that changed at all? I noticed you had amplified.
It's the shadow kick.
Sorry.
And the amplified version of that, has that changed at all? I noticed you had amplifies in an earlier build. They were a little different.
Yes.
How have you adjusted them?
Well, one of the things is we listened to feedback, and we actually made it so that to amplify a move, you just hit the interact button. You just hit the right bumper.
Okay, so you hit the right bumper. Okay. So, for me, when I play, my interact button is L2. So, at least I think my interact button is L2. So for me, it would probably be L2. But for some of y'all, it'd probably be R2.
So you go for the nut punch, and that's the regular one. If you amplify it, you just hit the right bumper, and it'll actually go off. So we've actually simplified it since what we had at the reveal event.
So yeah. The good thing about that is, one, is universal now. The amplified versions of moves is universal. You press that one button. For me, like, it's L2 for me. R1? I don't fucking know. I ain't finna get into the specifics, but yeah, it's universal. So that's good. And you're not gonna be doing like the amplified moves in this game. You're not gonna be pressing them at the same time you do your moves. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like the MKX. Like take Aaron Black slide. You gotta press the meter burn button and the special input at the same time to get the meter burn. But in this one, you do your move, and then in a certain amount of frames, you hit the amplified button, whatever it may be. So you don't have to press it at the same time as you do your special move. That probably kind of be weird if you had to do that. So now you could just do your move, and if that shit hit, you just boom, you press the button, at the certain time that you're supposed to press it, and then you get your move. So I think it's a good change. It's probably gonna be difficult for a lot of people to remember pressing back 2 and forward 3 and down back fucking square and shit.
Where
that shit was gonna be confusing as shit. Alright, so they changed that shit. That was a good look.
Then talk
Not known today, so we are going to
interrupted, and you do that, and then they the stunt double will actually come up and
Alright.
do a JBL.
I don't know how I feel about this variation.
A couple of different.
Ooh.
This is my favorite look.
What y'all think about this variation? Do y'all think this variation is? I mean, what y'all think, man? I don't know.
The belt.
The belt's pretty great.
I mean, it's
So
sick.
Johnny can actually
Variation is
summon.
sick.
He loses his shadow kick, and he can summon a stunt double.
But I don't know how
and
strong
do
it
a
is.
JBL clothesline. And if you amplify it, you get the second hit.
That's awesome. Nice.
Then his second move is he'll call him and bash him over the head.
My question is,
And if you amplify it, you get the second hit.
my question is if you block that first part, does he still do the the jump up like this part right here? Is this part right here where he comes down? Is that an overhead? Because if that's an overhead, that's just like stunt double. That's just like stomp double in MKX. So he could probably do some unblockable type shit or pseudo unblockable.
Awesome. Nice.
Then his second move is he'll call him and bash him over the head, talk some trash, then peace out, or actually get this combo started.
I love how the stunt double's hair is just a little off color too. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
so perfect.
The Johnny written on his chest is great.
Isn't it like marker or something?
So I'm guessing when he calls out the stun double, even if he gets hit, I think that's what they said. Even if he gets hit, if you're not blocking, you probably will get caught and then he gets hit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good.
So the cool thing about this is it actually doesn't go away if Johnny's hit. So like if Scorpion hits Cage after he's already done the summon, the stunt double will actually come up and interrupt the combo, and then Johnny gets a combo. So while this has a ton of recovery and startup, you almost like know you're gonna get hit. You're just, yeah, come on Scorpion, come at me, bro, and then he's gonna get interrupted and Johnny will get a combo. So you are giving up your shadow kick. It's one of your best space control tools, but Johnny will get a combo.
I don't think you ever want to do some shit like that. Look how long that shit takes to come out. That's free. Oh, okay. Wait. Was it just that move? That particular move that they did where he grabs you from behind? Does that move? We know that move still comes out even if he gets hit. But what about this fucking move? Like, does all of them operate the same way to where if he gets hit, they still come out? Because ain't nowhere in hell I'll be doing some shit like this, like in your face.
So you are,
unless this motherfucker still comes out and they have to block.
You are giving up your shadow kick. It's one of your best space control tools, but you're getting this wacky space control tool.
But you get Jim, the stunt double, which is awesome.
Yes, and that's his canonical name.
Yeah, that's Jim.
Jim is his canonical name. So those are our loadouts. That is Johnny Cage. I think.
I don't know, man. It's too many. Like I see characters like this, returning characters like Johnny Cage, and I never been a fan of Johnny Cage. Usually, you think Johnny Cage, you be like, all right, that's Johnny Cage. I already know what it is with Johnny Cage. I ain't playing that motherfucker. But then he come out and he looks sick like this with this sick ass design. Now you gotta rethink your whole life and shit. Like, I never thought about playing fucking Johnny Cage into this shit. So now that's another character I gotta add to my potential roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? T Slayer, thank you for those bits, bro. Appreciate it.
Johnny Cage in a box.
I love it. He's absolutely great.
You know, I think Baraka and I think Johnny Cage. I'd be like, ain't worry about them motherfuckers. They definitely not on my radar. And then you got this Hollywood motherfucker coming, MK11, bro. This motherfucker taking snapshots of you while you're kicking your ass. Fatality sick, movement sick, animation sick, clothing sick, man. Wearing Nikes and shit, bro. Like fucking 80s jackets. Come on, bro. Making it hard for me.
Right.
Yeah, I think if you're looking for a beginner character, in my opinion, he's one of the best.
And he easy to use. Come on, man. I'm all for that shit. He probably got like 5 moves.
We've shown so far.
Probably got like 5 strings and shit.
Which is exactly what you asked about.
Yep.
I think if you just want to outspace your opponent, you don't need a lot of stances or anything like that. You just kind of want your core, like really good mid-range tools. He's got it. Oh,
We've been talking a lot about Johnny.
Oh, and this shit here, is gonna be scary as fuck.
That's not a normal thing. He doesn't normal thing like that. You just kind of into the hit that leads into his fatal blow is.
So y'all remember when he had in MKX, he had the red glow, right? That was his gimmick. When he gets at a certain amount of health, you know, he gets the red glow. This is like the red glow now, but toned down, I guess.
Unlike
he gets his counsels back. And I feel like a lot of motherfuckers is gonna be asleep, and they ain't gonna remember that he has this shit. So he gonna be doing some shit. He gonna do like a string or some shit, and you gonna think shit sweet, and then he gonna use that fucking, cause you gonna already be scared of the fucking fatal blow. I feel like this mechanic right here is gonna be
any other of the game.
It's gonna be nasty.
He can actually charge it and cancel it,
and he get a combo off this shit.
Oh, wow.
He can actually use this to do combos. If I wasn't bad, you can do it.
Okay, that's exciting.
There you go. So, while normally he does not have the style of cancels that he had in A-List, if he's in 30% health, he actually gets desperate and remembers all his cancels. So, while it's not a normal thing, he doesn't have access to it all the time. That kind of pressure and combos are in the game if you have the execution to do it.
Oh,
then fatal blow's available.
We've been talking a lot about Johnny, and I didn't know that. That's one thing I have not known today. So we are going to see that in a tournament, and everyone's going to flip their lid.
Oh, yeah. Dizzy already.
Welcome to Best Buy.
I'm looking for a new laptop.
Oh my god. Fucking. Yeah, man. So anyway, that shit. I guess I'll let it rock. I can't stand these fucking ads. Yeah, that's all I wanted to see with Johnny. I said I wasn't gonna do a fucking breakdown, but we just had like a little mini one.
Really cool stuff with it, including a combo that I almost want him to hit me with. I almost want him to hit me with. And we'll go ahead and do it. You can see it.
Compton Animator, thank you for the bits, man.
He just has it with him at all times.
Yeah. To be fair, if you had an Academy Award, wouldn't you have it with you at all times?
True.
To be fair, I don't believe that's an Academy Award.
No, you're right. That is not an Academy Award. It is not. It is actually the FGC Award for Best Footsies.
Can't wait. I can see the stunt double being used as a meaty time prop. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely see that. I could definitely see some mix-ups there. If that the one where he jumps up, if that's an overhead on the way down, then I could see some mix-up potential there. I could see some setups with the stunt double that comes out and grabs you. I could see some potential dirt. Yeah, I think Kodo and Aaron is gonna be sick. If Johnny Cage is sick like this, then no doubt I have high hopes for returning characters like Cassie Cage, Jackie, who, you know, Cassie Cage and Jackie, they was like hella whack to me in MKX. I could see them being dope this time around. Kodo, I had no interest in Kodo. He might be dope this time around. We have to see, man.